Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and we are getting ready to go live. We are over in Cotter. We have senior high volleyball. This is a bonus game. Getting ready to start pretty soon as we're getting ready to cover the Cotter Ladies Senior Warriors. Right now they are 10-0 on the season, having quite a historic streak. They're going to see if they can keep that streak going right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we're still probably about 15 minutes away. Junior high finishing up right now. Cotter won the first junior high game, and they are 4 points away from getting a sweep here in the junior high matchup. So we'll be starting soon right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and we're getting ready to go live here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Our game of the week, we got a good matchup. It's number 1 versus 2. It's Cotter versus Marshall. Cotter coming in at 10-0 on the season, leading the 2A2 conference. Head coach Nikki Guthrie has his team primed as they have been on quite a roll. But they got quite a challenge. It's coming here tonight. The Bobcats from Marshall. They played once before. It was a home game for Marshall. Cotter got the victory. So this should be a slobber knocker of a matchup here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're so glad to have you guys here. Real quick update on the Cotter junior team. They took a victory. They got both sets. They took it 2-0. So they are now have moved to 11-0. So congratulations to the Cotter Junior Lady Warriors. And but we're glad to have you here. I know it's getting a little crazy outside with the weather, and hopefully we'll have a crazy matchup here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're so glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN. Should be getting started in about 5 minutes here on TLSN.
United States of America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, guys, we are getting ready to get started here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So glad to have you here. This is a huge matchup in the 2A2 conference. Senior high girls volleyball. Cotter, they're going to see if they can get another win. Right now they are undefeated, 10-0 on the season. But Marshall, they're going to try to make they're trying to make Cotter's O go, and they failed in the first game. They lost in the junior high matchup. As Cotter moved to 11-0, now senior girls seeing if they can follow what was set up there. So we're glad to have you guys join us. Should be a great matchup. I know it's been pretty wet out there. It's been pouring rain. It's nice and warm and sweltering hot in here. Good crowd that's come out to watch this game over for Cotter. Of course, I got Devin Milton helping me on camera for a little bit until the deal maker can get here. Still working on nickname. I know I talked about that last game. Still working on see if I can get that nickname for him. I'm getting ideas, though. We had a conversation earlier that involved Roadhouse that might have given me some options. Those people that are watching online, let me know, too, if you can let us know that you can see everything here online. You can hear us. We're in business, ready to rock and roll. As it looks like Marshall is going to start it off. This is going to be number 6, Lindsay, to serve for Marshall. And we are up and running. And Cotter, nice play. That's number 2, Maya McNutt. She gets the Lady Warriors on the board as they jump up 1-0. This is number 11. This is Cowart, serves it for Cotter. Cowart sets it up. That's Jackson. It goes off the roof. Follows the net. McNutt kind of missed that one, but caught just enough to get the point. That's going to be the softest point she gets all night for sure. As Cotter jumps up 2-0. Of course, guys, this is an interactive broadcast, so we'd love to see your comments online. We'll read your comments if there's a player you want to give a shout out. Set up for McNutt. McNutt with the big bomb. And Cotter jumps up 3-0 as they are rolling here early in this matchup. And again, Cowart back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Cotter showing why they're 10-0 here in the opening minutes. Now only one loss on the season for Marshall. They're trying to put the first loss of the season on this Cotter team. Trying to set it up for Brotherton. That one goes into the net, so Marshall gets on the board. It's 3-1. Good serve there, that was Harness. Cotter keeps it alive with Brotherton. Nice play by Brotherton, making the save. They're going to set it back up for Brotherton. That one's going to be long, out of bounds. So Marshall, back-to-back points now, is pulled within 3-2. Looks like online we got Kathy Griffin. She's saying go Bobcats. We want to hear from both of these fans. This is a little bonus game tonight with a schedule change. We actually will not be doing the Cotter game next week that we planned. That one's going to be long and out of bounds off of Harris, so point to Cotter. It's 4-2, and this is McNutt back to serve. McNutt to Cowart. There's Jackson. There is Collins at the net, and she puts that one down. Big Mac, she scarfed all over that one. There's a point for Cotter, and it's 5-2 as Big Mac McKenna Collins gets her first point of the night. And McNutt again back to serve. That one, a little bit of a miss hit, goes out of bounds, and Marshall now gets to 5-3. Cowart's going to set it up for Collins. Collins, beautiful play again by Collins. And Cotter now to get this serve back right now, 6-3. This is number 13. This is Grayson Jackson now serving for the Lady Warriors. There's a setup for Collins. Good reaction there. Nice play by Marshall. That was number 35, Harris. Finds the hole in the defense, gets the point, and Marshall right now hanging tight. Looks like online, Ryan Deaton online, he says, let's go Cotter. Let's go Brotherton sisters. Good defense shown by Marshall. Cowart punches it over. Good back and forth. Longest point of the night tonight. There's another setup for Collins. Wasn't all there, but she didn't get on that one, but gets the point. Cotter gets the bounce, and right now they're up 7-4. So those people watching online too, we don't have the deal maker with us tonight. Let me know if I sound okay, if everything's working okay. Because we're just trying to just keep up with the game. This is a fast-moving matchup. And they hit that off of number 11, Pruitt, out of bounds. Another point for Cotter. And this is going to be Riley Brotherton to serve for the Lady Warriors. Missile serve there from Brotherton. Gets the point. It's 9-4 as student section making a little bit of noise for the Cotter Warriors as a good student section crowd that's here tonight on a stormy night in North Central Arkansas. And there is Collins again. She is feasting in this first set, and now it's 10-4. There's another setup for Collins and another big bomb. Dropping the hammer on that one. The Lady Warriors bringing the boom to the room. Well, it looks like we're back up. We did go down for just a second. Looks like we're back up now. So it could be the storms coming in the area, but we are back alive. Right now it's 13-4. The stream did go down for just a second. We got a timeout on the floor. As real quick, let's thank some of our sponsors because we could not be there without them, such as Laura's Mexican Kitchen in Bull Shoals and in Yellville. Stop by and see Laura's Mexican Kitchen. Also, Lakeside Pharmacy, free delivery in Bull Shoals. They do a great job. That's the pharmacy. I live in Bull Shoals. That's who I use. Also, White River Materials, WRM. You got a big project, give them a call, 425-3431. Now Cotter up 13-4 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Brotherton to serve. Lady Warriors with McKenna Collins. Again, another point. Tell you what, Collins, she had some ups on that one, having a huge first game here. Now it's 14-4, and then there's an ace from Brotherton. Extends it now to 15-4. And the Ladies Warriors showing why they are undefeated on the season. Good serve there again by Brotherton. And now the lead has swelled to 12. 16-4, Brotherton serving again. Ryan Deaton on line's got to be happy with this performance. Collins just mishit that just a little bit. Almost took out, I think that's Kenny Walker over there in the corner. Went to school with Kenny, so. As Kenny was ready to make a play on it in the corner. Now scores 16-5. Cowart for Collins. As they say, that was actually out. It looked from my vantage point like it was tipped, but Marshall gets the point. Now it's 16-6. And that's served from Harris into the net. Now it's 17-6. Of course, we appreciate you guys joining us. This is live on Facebook and on YouTube. And now this is Collins, her first serve of the night. Nice play by number 10, Harness. Gets the point for Marshall. That pulls them back within 10. Marshall, Lady Bobcats trying to claw their way back in here. That's served from Campbell into the net, so back to an 11-point lead. It's 18-7. Actually, I'm sorry, they got, 18-7. And there is an ace by Zaylor Brotherton. The Brotherton sisters are tearing it up as well. And now it's a 12-point lead, 19-7. Also want to throw a shout out. We got our friends over here tonight from the Marshall Sports Network, so shout out to them. Good guys, they do a tremendous job. They're here because this is a big matchup. 1 versus 2. And there's McNutt. McNutt drops the hammer, and now it's 21-7. As Nikki Guthrie's got to be happy with the performance from her squad here. Cowart's going to set it up for Jackson. Nice defensive play by number 23, Gray. Gets the point for Marshall, so now it's going to be Lindsay, the libero, to serve. Cowart over to Collins. As they say, it is out of bounds, so point's going to go to Marshall. It's 21-9. As Marshall rolled the ball back in, I think they thought it was actually inbounds, but Marshall's going to get the point, so this is going to be Lindsay to serve. Cowart sets it up. Jackson blocked. Now Marshall pulls back within 11. Now it's 21-10. That serve's going to be out of bounds. Good left hand there by Brotherton. McNutt over to Cowart. Cowart unable to reach that one. So 22-11. Brotherton, Cowart back to Brotherton. Jackson lays out for it, unable to make the save, so now Marshall is pulled back within 10. This is Harness. Cowart over to McNutt. There goes Cowart to McNutt. Cotter thought they had the point a little too early. There's a nice play by Cowart to keep it alive. Nice play. Point is good from Harris. And now Marshall's got it back into single digits, 22-13. Cotter gets the point, so now 2 points away from going up 1-0. Of course, this has been an incredible run for the Cotter Lady Warriors volleyball team. Not only winning, but not even losing sets. Right now looking just 2 points away from going up 1-0. Into the net, so now 1 point away. McNutt's going to see if she can close the door and get them this first set. They're up 24-13. McNutt's missile is good, and Cotter takes the first one. 25-13 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be back in a flash here on TLSN. All right, Cotter takes the first one, jumps up 1-0 as sounds like the Thunder's starting to roll in. A lot of storms in the area tonight. I was supposed to actually be in at ASU Mountain Home tonight watching the they have the Storm Chaser, Reed Timmer. He's going to be there with the Dominator 3, but they switched the game. I was like, hey, this is 1 versus 2. We got to be here. So nice serve by Collins. They get the first point of the game, go up 1-0. Just a fraction. Devin Milton's doing a great job filling in for the deal maker. Nice play by McNutt. And Cotter jumps up 2-0. We were talking to Neil Denton from the Baxter Bulletin during the commercial break. I asked him how many in a row that's been for Cotter. And this is now 31 sets in a row that the senior team, the Cotter senior girls, have won. 31 sets in a row. In junior high, I think it's 58 out of 59. He's our statistician. If you need any stats, talk to Neil Denton. He can give you any record. And there's McNutt. Lady Warriors jump up 4-0. Of course, we will be back again Friday night, senior high football. We're going to be over in Yellville. That serves long, out of bounds from Cowart. So Marshall gets their first point. Now back to serve. This is Horton. Of course, later in the week, we'll have updated standings as we do every week. Nice play there by McNutt. McNutt and Collins on that front line. They're just like they're the twin towers there. They're hard to beat. And showing why Cotter's been on such a good roll. There's Cowart over to Brotherton. And the Lady Warriors jump up 6-1. And momentum definitely in favor. Marshall did fight back to make a little bit of a run. Looked like they were starting to get a little bit of momentum, but now the Lady Warriors have come back out much more focused here in this second set as that serve goes into the net off of McNutt. Served by Harris is long. And again, the Cotter student section teaching us how to spell the word out. Good defense there by Collins. It's going to be another point for Cotter. It's 8-2. Jackson serve out of bounds. And now Campbell. Cowart the setup for Collins. A good play there by number 10, Harness. Gets it to 8-3 right now, 32 sets in a row. Can Cotter keep the streak going? That serve is long, out of bounds. Off of Campbell. Now 9-4. This is Brotherton. I really enjoyed the serving prowess of Brotherton. That's number 11, Pruitt, gets the point for Marshall. And now they have it 8-6 on the scoreboard. I don't think that's right. There's Brotherton with the point. Him on the scoreboard 9-6, but Thunder rolling on the outside. Cotter trying to bring their own form of thunder in here. Now the lead now is 10-6. Now this is Big Mac McKenna Collins, the senior. Cowart sets it up for McNutt. Cotter unable to keep it alive. Marshall gets the point. Now it's 10-7. As Jackson mishits that out of bounds, so Marshall now pulls within 2. Beautiful setup. McNutt gets the point. Actually, I'm sorry. It's actually it was out of bounds, so it was point for Marshall. So I thought that had just caught inside, but it didn't. But Marshall serves in that. So now Cotter, it's 11-9. There's McNutt again. It was all Collins in the first game, and now McNutt's starting to take over. Gets the lead to 12-9. It's a 3-point game. McNutt makes it look easy. Gets another point. Now 13-9. This is Zyler Brotherton to serve for the Lady Warriors. Point is good for Cotter, makes it 14-9. Easy one there for McNutt, good defense. That pulls it now, it's 15-9. Junior Lady Warriors went to 11-0. Cotter Lady Warriors, Senior Lady Warriors trying to do the same thing. Marshall only one loss on the season so far, and that was to this Lady Warrior squad. McNutt with the defense. Cowart's going to set it up for McNutt. Marshall, however, gets the point as K-Well is checked in for the Lady Warriors, number 5. Good play by Harris. So I think they have the score off on that. So they're getting the score corrected. They have it as, looks like they're getting it changed back to 16-10. Huh? Yeah. Why? Yeah, it should be 16-10. I know they put it to 15-11, but it's from our tracking on it. I thought it was it should be 16-10. That's what Neil Denton says, and Neil Denton never misses a thing. He's like the statistician machine. So now conversation going on here between the refs and Thunder continuing to roll outside. Hopefully it doesn't impact anything with our internet here. We're glad to have you guys joining us on Facebook and YouTube tonight. It's like Wade Strong online. He says, go Cotter. He wants to know, yeah, I'm planning on being at bowling tomorrow night, Wade. But we're happy to have all you guys joining us, Facebook, YouTube. If there's a family member who can't be there, who can't be here at the game, make sure you can tag them in, hit that share button, helps us out. Also, if you're watching and you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on Facebook. So it looks like they finally agreed to 16-10. That was the number that we had up here. So here we go. Marshall right now down 6. Jackson. Marshall trying to keep it alive, and they answer back. Cowart, there's McNutt. Collins off the roof, keeping it alive. McNutt gets it back over. That one goes out of bounds. Point's going to go for Cotter. So now back to 17-10. Shout out again, Devin Milton helping us. This was a last second broadcast that we decided to do, so didn't give him much notice, but he got here. He's helping us out, doing a great job. If his mom's watching the broadcast, she needs to give him whatever he needs, whatever he asks for. Give him some gas money, the gas money for coming up here to help us out. That's Cowart serving for Cotter. Nice play as McNutt, it falls in. And the lead now is 7. It's 18-11. And that's Cowart serving for the Lady Warriors. Oh, great play. Haywell. And there is McNutt again. Almost reminiscent of a Dikembe Mutombo block back in the day. Of course, you can't do the finger wag. But nice play. There's Brotherton. Number 3, Riley Brotherton gets the point. It's 20-11. Good defensive play by number 30, Campbell. Right now, Marshall, it's 20-12. Serving the net off of Horton. Looks like Ashton Vickers online. She says, okay, what a save. Yeah, there's been some big plays in this game. Lady Warriors trying to remain undefeated, and there is Collins. It's 22-12. And there's McNutt just in to serve. Cotter 3 points away from going up 2-0. Able with the punch. Great defensive play there by Jackson. And Brotherton finds the hole, gets the point. And now it's 23-12. Nice serve there. And the Lady Warriors 1 point away from getting their 33rd set in a row. Out of bounds, and Cotter's gonna take the second, 25-12. As the side switch, we're gonna step away for a minute. We'll be back shortly here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're getting ready to start third set. Cotter right now, 2-0. This streak is still alive, 33 straight. I want to thank these sponsors, such as Genuine Care Pharmacy. Stop by and see Clint for all your pharmaceutical needs. Also, Laura's Mexican Kitchen in Bull Shoals and also in Yellville. Lakeside Pharmacy, free delivery over in Bull Shoals. They do a great job. That's the pharmacy I use over in Bull Shoals. Also, White River Materials, WRM 425-3431. You got a project, you need some materials for it, contact White River Materials. They've been with us several years. Appreciate them. Also, Cotter Rock Cottage, VRBO 955-491. That's 955-491. And All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, exceptional vet care for your pets. Got 2 locations on 62 East and 62 West in Mountain Home. And Baxter Health. That's who just took care of my knee surgery. That I'm starting to get up and around, moving around again. I'm going to be styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying before you know it. Also, White River Marine Group and Flippin'. Appreciate them so much. Appreciate all these sponsors, guys. Because of them, we've been able to bring now over 420 games that we've done in the last 7 years. But in 7 years, haven't seen a stretch of domination like we've seen from the Cotter Lady Warriors. Right now they are Junior Lady Warriors 11-0. I think they've run 58 out of the last 59 sets. And the Cotter Senior Girls, they've run 33 sets in a row, 10-0, seeing if they can move to 11-0. And right now they are 1 set away. Serve into the net from Horton, and that's going to put Cowart back to serve. Remember, this is an interactive broadcast we like to do, guys, so if there's someone you want to give a shout out, feel free to comment. Put it in there, as that's going to go out of bounds off of Pruitt. So Cotter jumps up 2-0. Of course, later tonight on Facebook, we will post our Arvest Bank Player of the Game. So we've got a lot of candidates to choose so far. And there is McNutt. Nice play by McNutt. And now it's 3-0. course, Reed Timmers over the Storm Chaser. He's in Mountain Home. I think the Storms might have followed him here. I had to drain my pool before I left here so that way it wouldn't be overflowing by the time I got home. Because I'm going to have a Bull Shoals Lake's going to be in my backyard as much as it's raining right now. There's another point for Cotter. They go up 4-0. Of course, the deal maker, he's over at Clay Maxey Chevrolet. I think they're getting ready to close out. But Devin Milton's joining us on camera, doing a tremendous job. His mom, Pam Milton, is watching. Give this boy some gas money. He says he needs some gas money. He needs some spending money for Friday night. Cotter now up 5-0. I'm trying to work. We've been working on a nickname for Devin the last two broadcasts. A little confusion from Cotter, but they still get the point. As Cowart wasn't, I think Collins thought it was going to be set up for her, but Cotter gets the point. So now up 6-0. That one almost goes into the net. Goes long, out of bounds. It's 7-0 Lady Warriors. I think Devin Milton, no, I'm starting to like this Cooler nickname. You know, because, you know, he's as cool as ice, man. And all his teammates, they're getting all emotional. There's a big play by McNutt. When they're all getting emotional, he's cooler than the other side of the pillow, man. So I think that's going to be. We got a timeout on the floor. Cotter, though, jumps out 8-0. They're on a roll here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Let's thank a few more sponsors, such as Ashley Haven State Farm. She's located in Flippin in Mountain Home. Don't overpay for insurance in 2026. Get your quote today from Ashley Havens. Also, Arvest Bank. Got 9 locations all throughout North Central Arkansas. Stop by and see us for any of your banking needs here at Arvest Bank. And Clay Maxey Chevrolet. That's where the deal maker's at right now. Dealmaker's going to finish up, and he's going to start driving home and be like, you guys are already done? I'm like, yeah. They will be if Cotter can keep this momentum. Right now up 8-0. We're glad to have you guys joining us. Rainy night outside, but it's nice and dry in here. And now Cowart, she's served this entire game. 8 straight points for Cowart. Can she keep the roll going? Cowart back to McNutt. Confusion, a little bit of confusion as Campbell and Pruitt ran into each other, so it's going to be another point. Of course, we were supposed to do, is that one out of bounds? First point of the game now for Marshall. We were supposed to do next week, it was going to be Quitman and Cotter, but that game has been canceled. So that's one of the reasons why we jumped in tonight, and we're doing this bonus game tonight. Is this going to be an ace there from number 35, Harris? McNutt back to Brotherton. Good defensive play there by Campbell. And now 3 straight points for the Lady Bobcats. Good serve there. That went off of Brotherton. So now 4 straight points for Marshall as they're down 2-0. They need this one or it's going to be all she wrote. That one off of Harris out of bounds. It's 10-4. This is McNutt. Cowart gonna set it up. Here comes Brotherton. Nice defensive play by Campbell. And then Jackson shot into the net. And it's 10-5. Cotter jumped up 9-0 on this. Then Marshall now is pulled back within 5. That serve is going to be long, out of bounds. So it's going to make it 11-5. Cotter gets the point. Now it's 12-5. This is Jackson serving for the Lady Warriors. Cowart finds a little corner, and now it's 13-5. Collins hits it long, out of bounds. Now 13-6. That's the libero Lindsay serving. Marshall unable to get it back. Extends it, it's 14-6. This is number 3, Riley Brotherton. And there's Collins. Another great play. That extends it. It's 15-6. There's Collins, but I'm going to say Collins. That's going to go against Cotter. So Marshall gets the point. It's 15-7. Harness now to serve for the Lady Bobcats of Marshall. Current number 2 in the 2A2 conference. As Zaylor Brotherton gets the point, it's 16-7. Cotter 9 points away from taking a sweep. Cowart and McNutt. Marshall somehow manages to get it back. Good play by Marshall just to get it back. Now Cowart. Again, another good play by Brotherton, but Marshall keeps it alive. Oh, quite a save there as the Lady Warriors. As there goes McNutt. The Lady Warriors having some fun on the court. And now it's 17-7. Cowart, there's Collins. Out of bounds. Points going to go to Marshall right now, 17-8. This is Gray serving for the Lady Bobcats. And there is McNutt. She had, I'll tell you what, man, on that one, she jumped higher than the national dead on that one. She got up there. Great play by McNutt. And it's 18-8. And Cotter gets the point right now, just 6 points away from their 34th set in a row. Oh, good play by Jackson. That goes off Gray, so now Cotter 5 points away. As the Lady Warriors trying to close it out, and there is McNutt again. Collins, Cowart to McNutt. Extends it, 14-point lead. Cotter just needing 3 more for a sweep. Over to Jackson. Jackson in the net. As Collins comes out of the game right now, 22-9. Cowart, there's McNutt. Almost decapitates my former roommate, or not roommate, my former classmate. I almost said roommate. Former classmate, Kenny Walker, almost took his head off with that one as McNutt. Definitely had some mustard on that. 2 points away from sealing the deal here. That one goes inbounds. Harris gets it in. Now 23-10. Harris serving for the Lady Bobcats. And now 1 point away. And back to serve here is McNutt. As the Lady Warriors looking to go to 11-0. Now Marshall trying to keep it alive. They do. There's Cowart over to Jackson. Nice play there by Harness. Lady Warriors still 1 point away with Campbell serving here. And that's going to do it. The Lady Warriors get a clean sweep as they take the last one 25-11. That's now 34 sets in a row for this senior high Lady Warriors squad, 11-0 on the season. Also shout out the junior high game. We got here towards the tail of the junior high game, but they also have won 58 out of 59 sets. They also went to 11-0, so head coach Nikki Guthrie, she's got to be happy. She's got 2 teams that are both undefeated, and a shout out to them. So guys, thank you so much for joining us for a little bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So from the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and Devin the Cooler Milton, you have to tune in. Check us out on Friday night. We got Yellville Summit football on Friday night, as we will be home game for Yellville. be sure to join us. But appreciate you guys. And, hey, be safe out there. There's some weather coming in, so make sure you stay tuned to what's going on